everyone, this is Lisa Allen, and today I have a demo of a really neat plugin I got my hands on yesterday, and it's called WP Prize Patrol. Now, the whole purpose of this plugin is to help you motivate your visitors to opt into your list. You probably already have plugins that do pop-ups on your blog and offer a free gift like an e-report to get the opt-ins. But the problem is that this has been done to death, and people are now a bit blind to these kinds of pop-ups. Typical opt-in gifts like free reports also simply have little perceived value anymore because people are just so used to seeing them. And let's face it, how many ebooks are sitting on your hard drive that you have never even looked at after you opted in? 10, maybe 20? Me too, I've got lots. And they're just sitting on my hard drive and I've never looked at them, so you can see that I didn't really perceive them as being valuable. I may have signed up on a whim, but it doesn't really motivate me to stay on that list. So in order to motivate people these days to give up their emails, you need to give them a chance at something with a higher value that everybody knows is valuable. And of course, because you can't really give every person who opts in a high dollar prize, a contest is a great way to keep your cost per lead low while still motivating your visitors. So your prize could be something like an iPad or something that's niche related, like in one of my niches, jewelry tools or physical books or even a gift certificate to my store would be good prizes. And if you were targeting, say, golfers, perhaps you might let them win a really nice quality golf club or something else related to the game. You can think of something else that will motivate your intended audience if you really know your niche. And I'm sure you do because you're in it. Now, I should probably mention too, when choosing a prize, to make sure that you get the kind of opt-in visitors that you are targeting, selection of the prize can be really important. You can make your visitors self-select just by offering a prize that only people interested in your niche would like to win. And so only those kinds of targeted visitors will enter and opt in. And of course, getting targeted visitors means that they're less likely to opt right back out again. So now let's look at the plugin, and it really is very easy to set up, and once it's set up, the whole thing really runs practically on autopilot, which I think you're really going to love. So let's just do a little walkthrough, and first let me go over and I'll show you what the functionality looks like. So this is just my demo blog. And you can see here that as soon as I get to the front page, it pops up this big eye-catching pop-up that's really colorful and nicely formatted, and it's got the prize and a picture of the prize, and you can change the text here to reflect a little bit of what you want it to say. And it says my 1,000th subscriber wins, and of course nobody knows whether they are the 1,000th subscribers, so they will opt in to get a chance. And you can just have them enter their name and their email and click the I want to win button, and then you've got some lucky winners listed here. So let me just test this out. I'll show you what it looks like. So then I'm just going to click I want to win. And you can see that because I'm not the 1,000th subscriber on that list, I didn't win. And then it says I'll give you one more chance to win it. And in this step, really what you're doing is you're letting your contest go viral, which is really, really useful. So then you can give them another chance to win it by liking, tweeting, or using G+. And so maybe I might click the like button. And then what happens is that you move on here. It says, I'm sorry, but you did not win. However, for being a good sport, I'm going to give you all of this. And you could put a product image here of either your ebook or something else that you want them to have that's relatively low cost, but still is perceived as a prize. You know, you're giving them something even though they didn't win, you're still giving them something. And then all they have to do to get it is to confirm the link. Now I should mention what happens too if they actually do win and they are the subscriber that you've designated as the winner. Then what will happen is they'll be given a box to put in their name and their email address, and they're also requested to give you a short comment that will be used as a testimonial for the next people who come through and see the opt-in. And basically what that does is it provides social proof so that people know that other people have entered and that somebody actually did win, and so they have a chance to win also. So I think this plugin is really pretty cool. Now, normally, if you had to set something up like this without the plugin, you'd probably have to hire a coder because it's kind of complicated functionality. But with WP Prize Patrol, there is actually a simple to use wizard in the backend that will let you set the whole thing up just really easy. It only takes about 5 minutes, and you can customize all the screens, change any of the text, and change the images to whatever you want your prize to be, and even change some of the rules of the behavior just in the back end. And it's really, really simple. So let's go over into the back end and I'll just show you how to set one up. So here we are at the WP Prize Patrol dashboard, and you can see that there's already a campaign in here. And just to make it a little bit quicker to show you a demo so this video doesn't run into 20 minutes, I'm just going to go through the settings here in this campaign. So I'm just going to click to edit it. If you wanted to add a new one, you can just click up here to add a new one. And the first thing that you see is this screen where you manage the templates. And he's got 3 templates that come with it by default, and you can just preview what the general design will be. You can see this one, we have the prize here, and the opt-in box is over here. And if you choose a different one and then click preview, you can see this time we've got a blue banner at the top, and the colors can be changed, and then the opt-in box is still over here instead of having it at the bottom. And then on the 3rd template that comes with it, we've got a blue box, and then the opt-in box is over here, and you've got your testimonial has moved up here to the top. So you can choose from any of those different layouts. And then of course there's also the social sharing page layout and the giveaway page. And you can choose which of these you actually want to use. For instance, if you didn't want to give up a subscriber and have them tweet something, and you instead wanted 1,000 subscribers instead of 500 subscribers and 500 tweets, you can just disable any of these pages. And of course, this part here that has the red and the blue, you can actually change the splash strip color just by clicking in here and, let's see, choosing a different color. And you can see that would be there. And you can change the opt-in box color as well the same way. So once you pick the initial template that you want to use, and I think I'm just going to go back to the template 1. Once you pick the initial template that you want to use, then you just click the next button, and it moves you to the next step of the wizard. You can see it's really, really easy and fast to fill out. And you can choose the number of opt-ins that it takes to win. So this campaign is set to 100, and you've got your prize name here, the cost of the price in dollar values. And the reason you would fill in the cost of the price in dollar values is that this has a really nice stat tracking module. You can see up here it says stats, and so you can actually see how much each lead costs you if you fill in the cost of the prize. And you can choose whether you want it on every single page or if you only want it to appear on a specific page there. So once you've chosen where you want it to appear, and I'm just going to leave it on the front page, then you just click on next. And now what's really cool about this is that you have a completely editable screen, and you don't have to, you've got a little pencil here that I know you've seen that before, that it would give you like a pop-up, but in this case it's just marking where the editable sections are. So if you wanted to say I was giving away a new TV, you just change it to TV. And the same thing here with any of this text, you can just click your cursor in it and change it right there. You see it live on the screen, and it's really cool to be able to edit it that way. Now if you want to change the image here, you can just click on change the image, and it will allow you to pick another image from your computer or from a URL or from the media library, just like you normally would any image that you wanted to embed in a post. And of course you can change which subscriber wins. Like this says 1,000, and it's actually set, mine is actually set to 200, so I would change that there. And so anyway, you can change into this text, and to fill in your autoresponder code, you just click that, and you've got Aweber, Email Aces, and Get Response that it supports right now. And then there's some field names that you can fill in, and then you just paste your code here, your autoresponder code there, and then click that. And if you wanted to pre-fill a comment from somebody who had already won one of your contests, then you can put that here. Otherwise it's just blank, but when somebody actually wins, their comment will automatically be imported into this section along with their name and address. So you don't even have to go back and edit it. It will actually do that for you. And so then you just click on next. And if you're using the social sharing page, then you can change any of the text here similarly, and you can change the message that you want to the default message to be shared on Facebook or Google+, or you can change the tweet that you want to be pre-written for people. And that's just a suggestion. It makes it so that people maybe will write a little bit better, catchier tweets for you, or a little bit better shares. So you can just enter that there. And you can change the image on this figure as well. And on this, if you don't want the share to count as an opt-in entry and you want to give away a gift instead, you can just change the option there. So you can see it's really, really configurable. And then you've got the next screen, which is, I'm sorry you did not win, but however, and then you give them kind of a consolation prize, something that will motivate them to continue and confirm their opt-in instead of just not doing it because they didn't win. And so you can put a prize image here in this section just by clicking the change image. And then you can change any of this text here. And these could be all things that, you know, they would get normally, or they can be something special to this report. And then once you're done, you would, normally there would be a publish button here, but I already published this so I could demonstrate the pop-up on the front end. So I'm just going to click update. And that's really as easy as it is to do a campaign. You can do as many of these campaigns as you like. Also, let me just show you the stats here really quickly. So you can see on this one, I've got my campaign. You can see what day it started, how many opt-ins have been given, and the prize and the value and the cost per lead. If I give it away a $200 thing at 100 users is $2 per lead. So now that you've seen the plugin, let's talk about one other thing, and that is the necessity of promoting your contest so you can really get some results. And if you have never actually run a contest, you might not know how to promote one. So I have put together a really cool cheat sheet on contest promotion, and this is my bonus to you when you pick up WP Prize Patrol. And in this document, I have got information on all the different places that you can promote your blog contest and some strategies for doing that on each different place. And I think you are really going to enjoy this addition as your bonus to this, because like I said, you need to actually get out there and promote your contest, because a contest by itself just doesn't do anything unless people hear about it and you can motivate them to come in and actually opt in and come to your site. So that's what this bonus is about. So go ahead and click the link below this video and pick up WP Prize Patrol now. And then all you have to do to get your bonus is to send me your receipt to bonus@lisagadgetsgeek.com, and I will send you your copy of my contest promotion cheat sheet. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.